Right now. That's one. Let's see. Today's date is April 6th, 2020. Fred Walden would like to voice what he's thinking about today. Thank you. Go ahead.
I thought you had it recorded.
I'm recording right now, Dad. Go ahead. Go ahead. Start going with your case. Go ahead.
I thought you said you had it recorded already.
Go ahead. Just try it again. One more time, Dad. Try the best you can right now, knowing it's recording right now. Okay. Today's message from Fred Walden.
Yes, I've been having a lot of problems I have out here since I came to Arizona to find out that my daughter called me and told me she was living in an apartment that had black mold in it. And they moved out. They called the landlord, they called the attorney general, they called the governor, they called all the peoples that had something to do. And we went to court, and the attorney general fired the person that was over it. And we haven't got any help from anyone, her lawyers or anything.
Explain what black mold is for us.
Black mold, you can't live in it. And the peoples that was living in the apartments was moving out, and it was making them sick. And
It's a health violation. Go ahead.
And they had the windows barred up. She called the fire department, and the man came out and inspected and say, "This just a monster. The beast is behind the wall. The black mold is no good for anyone to live on it. They paint over it." And they've been doing it for years, getting all this money from the government to help peoples. Is there any help for me?
Okay.
If there's any help for me, I'm running out of money trying to stay in these hotels. And I stayed in one for 2 days, and the toilet run over the first day. And the second night I came back, and the toilet ran over into another one. I got a new apartment. They switched me to a new apartment, and the toilets ran over again. And I went and told them, and they told me they can't do anything to help me. Who's gonna help me? I gotta live in this filth that they wanna live in? Thank you.
All right. Can I ask you a couple questions, Ms. Walden?
Yes.
All right. Now you addressed that black mold was a health issue, right? You also addressed the issue that the contract you are under contract to be here, right?
Yes, and another thing, they violated my constitutional rights by trying to make my daughter live into a place that had black mold. So they violated all of them's constitutional right. And she went to the hospital, was having chest pains, and they put all these IVs in them, and they taken her 2 kids and put them in custody. And she can only see them 4 hours a week. And the boy got sick, and she called the fire department, and she asked the boy, what was they giving to eat? Was they giving him any chicken soup or any wedding soup? And the boy, he'll be 10 years old, and he said they wasn't feeding him nothing but pizza in the morning and pizza in the afternoon. How can a kid live on pizza that needs healing with some soup instead of some garbage that they giving them. Some pizza with some tomato sauce on it. Y'all tell me, how can you make it? What are they trying to do? Would you want your kids to live like that? Anytime a mother lose a child and somebody take them, she want to rip their tongue out their mouth. And an animal, you wouldn't mess with his baby, because he's going to protect his baby like mama going to protect me. My mama protected me when I was coming up. And all you mamas out there, y'all send me what you would do when you hear my story.
And what about the other child?
Huh?
The other child. There's two children.
I have 2 grandchildren out here. They have one 16 and one 9. And we've been trying to get them back. And they told them that they didn't want to go stay in. One want to go, don't care, want to get out. And one told them they don't want to go to no hotel. The boy, 9 years old, say, I'm tired of staying in motels. Now, if they didn't have that black mold in the house, they could have went back to the house. And the girl, 16 years old, she could take care of him. The boy know how to cook. She done taught them all how to do all this, but they can't stay in the house because they have black mold. And you wouldn't want to stay in a house that have black mold yourself, would you?
It messes with your respiration and everything.
All right, well, if it mess with my respiration, why don't they go stay in a house? They've been going home every night, having a nice meal, and they've been eating from restaurant to restaurant. I cook. I've been cooking all my life. I worked at the Belmont East Shop we own, and I made 100 loaves of bread at night.
And it went public too. You had the Belmont East Shop was public, right?
That's right.
It was public on the Wall Street Journal, wasn't it?
I don't know if it's on the wall.
No, on the wall. On the Dow. On the Dow.
Everybody came to Walden's Eat Shop.
All right. Talk about it. Okay. Come on in.